Guys, welcome back to Raptor Tech's fun videos, and as you can see, I am not at home, and I forgot my tripod, so I'm literally using a stuffed animal to keep up my camera, because it was the thing closest to me. But as you can see here, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the new Hammond collection, Baryonyx. I am so glad I didn't say Amber collection Baryonyx, because I keep wanting to. But it's Hammond collection, Hammy. I call them Hammies. Don't get all mad at me for calling it a Hammy Baryonyx if I do at some point. Because I probably will sometime, because I just do. I don't have my other Hammond collection Raptor. Not other Raptor, but I don't have my Hammond collection Raptor. But yeah, we just went to Target to get the super colossal Giganotosaurus, and I saw this guy, so I got him too. They had 3 of them left, but I'm so happy that they did, because, but they didn't have any Parasaurolophuses, which, okay, I guess, but, the reason I got this one, instead of waiting to get a Parasaurolophus, is because I had a poll on my TikTok channel. I asked my followers what one they wanted me to get, and it was the baryonyx, so I got him. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. I am so mad I left my tripod at home because this is terrible. But as you can see here, you've got the baryonyx on the side, Fallen Kingdom logo there. And you can see the picture of the baryonyx there, and a little, like, story, I guess, on the side, or not on the side, but, like, right here in the back. And then you got a nice picture of the baryonyx from the movie. Here you've got Hammond collection. And there we can see baryonyx is in there. You know, it's really bad because it's reflecting off of everything. But we're going to go ahead and get him out of the package because I've waited long enough. I just dropped the scissors. Yes, I've remembered the scissors this time. Wow. Okay, let's see. How do you get this open? It's just one tape. I'm going to be surprised if it's just one tape. They must be tricking us. This is real. There's only one tape to open. Mattel, I'm surprised. Usually it's like millions of tape to get it open. Okay, we can get that out of the way. And now we have our baryonyx. Right there. Okay, this is going to be a pain to get out. Because the Hammond collection ones are like the Amber collection ones. And there's so many little tabs keeping it in. I'm really sorry if I shake the camera a lot. This is difficult for me. Okay, we got one. Is there one on the hand? No. There's one on the foot, of course. I mean, you can't just have one. And then there's another one here. Right on the foot. Okay, this is my stuffed animal I'm using to keep it up. So now, let's get the baryonyx out. Okay, I successfully got my camera out without knocking it down. How stuck is this? This is like the raptor. The raptor was stuck in here too. Oh, there's another band I forgot. You didn't see it. Okay, we got that. Now we just need the tail. Oh, the tail's really in there. Oh my gosh, I almost broke a nail. I really want this in here good. Okay, we got the tail. Now the packaging, throw that to the side. Let's get down here and put the tail on. So as you can see there, the tail attaches there. It's weird, it's like a pink, like, knob here. Like, usually it's the same color as the rest of the plastic. So it just looks like you click it in. Oh my gosh, it's hard. Ah! It's so hard. Okay, I'm gonna click this in off camera. Well, I found out why the tail wasn't going in. It's got a certain nub that goes in. And it's really hard. I didn't even realize it. We have our baryonyx finally assembled and everything. He doesn't want to stand up here. he still doesn't want to stand up. Okay, I finally got it to stand up. I don't know why it doesn't want to stand up, but it doesn't. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the articulation. So, up in the head, you have the jaw that opens up, and you have the jaw that opens down. You have the head. It can move kind of like that. Like, you can't move all the way around. It can kind of turn, and up and down. Not really at all side to side. And you have this other joint here that is movable all the way around. I knew that would happen at some point. And move it all the way around. It's a ball joint. On the arms here, you can move it like that. Why is my camera unfocusing? And you have the arm. No hand joint, though, which I'm really disappointed about because, I don't know, the Hammond Collection Raptor didn't have it, but I thought that was just because it was really small. But, disappointment. Hopefully the Parasaurolophus has that. I'm going to be mad if it doesn't either, because that's something I was really hoping to have. For the legs here, you have, they move out like that. And, oh my gosh, it's so hard to do this. Okay, so you've got the legs that move like that. Knee joints, and they can turn. You have the leg, or like foot, I don't know what to call it. And it's really hard to move. If yours is like mine, it's really hard to move. And just try not to break it, because I've had that before. My grab and growl interrupter. At least one of them. I have another one that's not broken. But anyways, I'm going to adjust my camera because it's so hard to do this. Okay. And for the tail, it's really hard to move, but it is on a ball joint, and you can twist it all around. And then there's a wire in it, and you can move it any way you want. There's our baryonyx. Okay. So here up in the head, yes, I'm holding with my hand, so if it gets a little bit shaky for me, like moving it all around like that, please don't yell at me in the comments if there is any comments. Because again, like I've mentioned it before, YouTube. Did I just call it YouTube? YouTube turns it off all the time, and I don't understand the point of it. Okay. Baryonyx. So, you've got some nice detail in the head. You know, a lot of people are complaining that this doesn't look very realistic, and something about its head. It does. It looks really nice. I wasn't going to get it because people aren't complaining that it doesn't look right. I mean, the teeth are kind of weird. I could see that. But yeah, I think it looks really good, actually. So, there's lots of details in the head, and the eye looks really nice. Inside the mouth, it's not paint, I don't think. I think it's just plastic, but nice anyway. And the teeth are painted really nice. And I like this little silver around the eye here. I wish it was like on the top, like the first Roarivores baryonyx. That one was my favorite. Even though I had a chance to get it, I didn't get it because I decided the Ceratosaurus was better, but that was my fault because I never saw one ever again in stores. Still don't have it. Anyways, enough about the sad story about the baryonyx. You've got a lot of little scoots on these, on the back. You've got lots of little scoots or osteoderms or whatever you want to call them on the back here. Looks really nice how they've sculpted those out. In the body here, you've got some scales all around. In the hands, you have really nice claws, and they're even painted. Wow, Mattel, you did great. And then arms, they're pretty basic detail, but you got scales. And then scales, lots of wrinkles. You got some scales down here on the foot. And the tail is actually really nicely detailed. Like, sometimes the tail, they get not very much, especially down here at the tip here. Like, it's super smooth. Yeah. It's always super smooth. At least it's not as bad as the Scorpius Rex. They are like right under the spikes where it would have here. It was so smooth. It looked terrible. It still looks terrible. At least for the slash and roar or whatever it was called. Scorpius Rex, that one looks really bad. But we're not talking about Scorpius. Paint, you have mostly, it's all this brownish tan color. Up in the head, you have this blue. That's like really nice how it blends into this brown, and it gets really light here. And you, of course, got that very shiny blue there. And then you got more blue all the way down the back. And something weird I've just noticed is that, so you can see, it has this white that runs along these stripes here, but it doesn't continue up like into here. I'd expect them to like make it go all the way up to like at least right here. They didn't. They just stopped right there, which looks really bad to me. And then you got on the leg, you have the same blue color, and of course it's outlined with that white. Out onto the tail, again you have the same stuff, and it does, all the blue runs at least like in before, and then it stops. What am I talking about? This doesn't even make sense. Before it stops like right here, about an inch more, and they could have completely covered the tail, but no, they had to stop. Of course, you do have painted claws too, so that's nice. But yeah, there's our baryonyx. Oh wait, it does have paint on its belly too. But yeah, there's our baryonyx. It's honestly probably one of my favorite Jurassic World figures. Definitely my favorite baryonyx so far. It's really good. It's very high quality. And yeah, I would definitely recommend getting this, especially if you like making stop motion. This would be a perfect one. There's lots of joints and everything. Again, it doesn't have any hand joints. I don't know why they didn't do that, but, you know, we can only suspect. We can only expect so much from Mattel. I can't talk today. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Also, make sure to check out my TikTok. You should. Really, you should. Also, make sure to check out the review on the Super Colossal Giganotosaurus. Bye!